about that?
You don't play for the Ravens no more, man.
The guy that doesn't play for the Ravens anymore is Bart Scott. Good morning. Welcome inside Keyshawn, Jay, Will, and Zubin, presented by Progressive Insurance.
Holding
Jay
on
Will
to grudges.
will join us in 1 hour.
Grudge, man. I keeps it real over here, Key.
Stop holding them grudges, man. You don't play for the Ravens no more.
Listen, man.
That's 10 years ago.
If you think the Patriots got a shot at winning the winning the AFC East or going to the playoffs, I got some beachfront property in Iowa to sell you.
We got you.
Yeah, marinate on that, Key. Marinate on that for a second.
I usually say Arizona beachfront property. I never say
I don't know
Iowa.
the West Coast.
I know damn well Iowa ain't nowhere near the ocean. Arizona's a little closer, so you could at least say Arizona. If you want to say that,
I wanted to make it abundantly. I wanted to make it abundantly clear where I stand, Key.
All I'm saying is I understand the frustration of the Ravens and the Pats and the years and the history. They won the game. I don't give a damn what the monsoon. I don't care if they dialed it up. I don't care if the lights went out again.
Listen,
I don't care.
If you can forgive John Gruden, I can forgive the Patriots.
John Gruden and we ain't never had no beef like that where I can't get along with the man. I just know what he is.
Key, I'm just pushing a false narrative, man, because I've ran out of excuses.
And we're having this conversation, obviously, because Zubin, he says that the New England Patriots are done and Cam Newton is fool's gold right now. That's basically what he said. And I said to him, I'm not counting the New England Patriots out until they're mathematically eliminated. I don't give a damn what nobody say.
All right, we got 3
because
weeks
Bill Belichick is the head coach, period. And I don't know what might happen.
Indeed. I've said this before, and I think you're just backing it up. If there's anybody that's in sports right now, in the 4 major professional sports, anywhere in college, your local youth coach, okay, wherever you're listening to us, if there's one person on planet Earth that's involved in sports that deserves the benefit of the doubt, obviously, it's Bill Belichick with his track record. It's time for Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless.
Yeah,
you might have just heard at the top of the program, Greg McElroy said he wanted to hear Cam talk a little bit less, smile a little bit more, Key referencing the win on Monday Night Football to save the season. McElroy, and then upsetting Baltimore Ravens on Sunday night, Bart's old team, and they're right back in it, even though the football power index right now has the Pats with just a 4% chance to win the division. But to Key's point, you can't count them out. You can't count them out.
Who did they play before the Ravens?
The Jets on Monday night.
Okay, and they struggled. It looked ugly. It was playing down the competition and all of that, right?
One on the final play of the game against the NFL's only winless team.
It was the worst thing that could have ever happened to them.
Correct.
And then what did everybody say on Tuesday? Wait till the Ravens get a hold of them. Oh, God, they're going to do this. They're going to do that. And then they win the game. They do what they're supposed to do to get the W, and we still have a problem with Cam Newton. He's not throwing for 400 yards. There's no way. So damn what? They got the W.
Key Loquacious Johnson.
No, that's wrong. That is,
we all know.
Don't look at Wikipedia.
Is Bart calling someone loquacious?
Is
Bart calling somebody loquacious?
Well, listen. I learned one college word a week, man. And that was next. No, we all understand that game against the Ravens was really. We've all been in those games where the elements can kind of be the equalizer. And listen, they did a tremendous job understanding that Calais Campbell was out, and they ran the ball, and they did what they had to do to win. They won in convincing fashion, and Bill Belichick did what Bill Belichick does. He took advantage right here of situational football, out-scheming. This is schemed up. This is all coached up. You know what I mean? And you tip your hat to him. But we know if this was on a regular.
I don't know. All I know is what I saw when they won. I don't know nothing else, Bart.
No, I got you. But what I'm saying is, that was the equalizer. The fact that the elements, when you know there's certain things that you can't do with the elements, it's the equalizer if a team is so much superiorly better than the other one.
So let me ask you this question though, because you play defense, and have the Ravens ever been able to throw the football? Rain, snow, sleet, sunshine, anything?
I think they can throw it better if they don't have the elements, guys, in the ball stepping. But listen, those are bad weather games. Those are the equalizers because mistakes happen.
So what you're supposed to do then is you're supposed to put a game plan together based on the week of the weather. You're looking at the chart like we've always done. Yeah. First, one of the things that we do, we go and we look to see what the weather is like.
But the team that's living in those elements have the advantage because they know more about what the weather's going to be about and use.
Man, ain't no difference between the weather in Baltimore and the weather in New England.
What?
Man, it's the same thing. Rain, snow, cold.
No. Oh, look at did you see how Zubin looked at you?
Zubin.
Like, man, one's below the Mason-Dixon line.
Rain, snow, cold.
It's
the same damn thing. It ain't coming from California coming east. It's I'll say it a million times.
Baltimore's below the Mason-Dixon line.
As I would say a million times. For me.
Okay.
D.C., Baltimore, New Jersey, New York,
Boston,
Maine,
New England, hell
all
no.
That stuff is cold.
Say something, defend me.
All of it is cold.
Defend me.
It rains in Baltimore during football season, just like it rains.
I know this your boy. I know y'all name is on the show, but Zubin, come on, you got to weigh in. It's different weather in New England than it is in Baltimore.
It ain't Arizona. It ain't San Diego.
Zubin got something to say. He gonna weigh in on this.
I'm not AMS or NWA certified, so I can't really give you the answer on that.
I feel a but.
But I got to give you one option to weigh in on. It's not that. I want you guys to weigh in on something else.
Okay, Zubin.
And that is essentially this morning's Twitter question, the poll question. Essentially this morning. Simply put, we talked about the Pats. They're sitting there at 4-5 right now. They're 10th in the AFC East. If you look at it, obviously 7 teams are going to make it this year, but they've won 2 in a row. They got a little bit of momentum. Cam also said something that Belichick told the team the other day is we are a little better than our record indicates. And
absolutely.
The last 2 weeks,
but that could be true, but losing.
Fellas, the last 2 weeks does show us that. So that's really important that Belichick mentioned that and Cam put that out there.
Let me tell you something, man. This guy sitting to my left, he played for the Jets and he played for the Ravens.
11 years, yeah.
He does not like New England, so I can't listen to him when he talk about the Patriots.
You're trying to say I'm not a
He does not like
man.
Pittsburgh. It's like when Ryan Clark come on. He's going to say certain things about teams that he played against. It's just the reality of it.
Bill said this was the best that he had, and he couldn't do it because of the salary cap. This is the best he can put forward.
See?
And it's like, come on, man. Listen, what I think this is more about, and it's less about the Patriots, and it's more about the job that Brian Flores is doing, and it's a job that's what's been done in Buffalo. I think that this isn't the year, when you go against a team that's been great and you finally recognize that you can beat them. I think it's no more fear with the Dolphins. It's no more fear than the Buffalo Bills. When you look at the Dolphins have the easiest remaining schedule.
You said the Dolphins can beat who?
I think the Dolphins potentially can win this division.
But they still got to see New England.
I don't think that's going to be a problem.
Okay.
I think with how good that the Dolphins have been playing on defense, I think they have no problems playing the Patriots. So I think that they should be a legitimate threat to win the division because they got the easiest schedule. And yes, what makes their schedule the easiest schedule remaining in football is the fact that they're playing the Pats that's 4-5. And they're playing a team that don't have the weapons. They don't have the ammunition to get it done. So they got to fool you with smoke and mirrors, with the trick plays and things like that.
But it doesn't matter.
I understand that. But listen, we saw last year when we all thought that the Patriots were going to beat the Tennessee Titans. When you go against somebody that knows all your Jedi mind tricks, Bill, I think that's the equalizer. You saw Vrabel out Belichick Bill last year with jumping off sides.
They already played Miami and beat them once.
I got that, but that was the first game of the season. This team is a different football team.
Okay.
This team is believing, and I think they're inspired and energized by their young quarterback. And they're playing tremendous on defense, and I think Brian Flores has them believing. And we've seen him do this and turn this team around in short order. In 2 years, he's made this team from a pretender to a contender.
Okay, I'm going to listen to the Raven and the Jet against the New England Patriots.
Listen, you don't think I hate the Dolphins too?
No, because y'all own them all.
No. South Beach is undefeated.
But it's different,
South Beach undefeated. You go down there, man. It's the other thing. You playing more than the Dolphins when you go to South Beach.
I get it. We got a break. Go
Indeed.
ahead.
Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. Week 1, it was the Pats over the Dolphins by 10 points. By the way, they'll meet again in Week 15 and a game that could be huge down the stretch. Week 17, Miami at Buffalo. So keep that in mind. That could be absolutely huge. A reminder, we're asking this morning. We tried to get to it. I tried my best. I'm going to get to it now. Keyshawn, J. Will, and Zubin Nation, who will win the AFC East? 65% of you have said the Bills. Again, the Football Power Index has them at about 75% to win it. Still to come, Kyler Murray, MVP talk on the field tomorrow night after they Bye.